has now become necessary that we actually now enhance the rest of the service, which has not had any enhancement since 2014. If we are going to have good, efficient service.
Thank you for watching Lango News channel.
The other one is the question of remuneration.
The government to increase civil servants' salaries by 25%. Government set to roll out e-recruitment to curb corruption. Meanwhile, Parliament considers legal reforms to improve district and city public service commissions. This is Lango News Channel. I am Denish Ongora, and now let's dig out the important news and information from the meeting organized by Public Service Commissions held at Boma Hotel in Gulu City. The government has announced plans to increase salaries for civil servants by 25% in the next financial year as part of efforts to address long-standing pay disparities in public service. The Minister of Public Service, Wilson Muruli Mukasa, revealed the proposal while addressing district and city service commissions from Lao and Asholi sub-regions at meeting organized by Public Service Commission held from 11th to 12th November 2025 at Boma Hotel in Gulu City. Minister Mukasa said the salary enhancement will target the 66% of civil servants whose pay has not been increased since 2014. He noted that the government is in advanced discussions with the Ministry of Finance to secure an additional money of about shilling 1.4 trillion to fund the increment. Among those expected to benefit are humanity teachers, politicians and local government workers, among other public servants. The minister also disclosed that laws governing the civil service will be reviewed to improve efficiency and service delivery. The initiative has been welcomed by Gulu City Woman Member of Parliament, Betty Awol Oshan, who called for establishment of a permanent body to ensure regular and predictable salary enhancement for civil servants. Meanwhile, the Public Service Commission has announced plans to soon roll out a new electronic recruitment system for cities and districts aimed at eliminating corruption in public service recruitment. According to the Commissioner in charge of Human Resource Management, Shibero, the e-recruitment system will handle applications, shortlisting, and interviews with all the necessary equipment and tools already in place. The system will first be piloted in 5 cities of Hoima, Gulu, Mbale, Masaka, and Arua, and 15 districts including Lera, Amuro, Yumbe, Koboko, Kalangala, Soroti, among others. Other districts will be enrolled gradually. Officials say the combined salary enhancement and digital recruitment reforms are intended to motivate civil servants, improve accountability, and strengthen public service delivery across the country. On the other hand, Parliament is considering reforms to the law governing district and city public service commissions to improve their efficiency, integrity, and service delivery. The chairperson of the Parliamentary Committee on Public Service and Local Government, Martin Ojara Mapenduzi, said lawmakers are concerned about persistent challenges affecting public service commissions at district and city levels, including corruption, incompetence, nepotism, and lack of professionalism. Ojara made the remarks at the same meeting. He cited wide salary disparities among commission members, noting that some districts pay as little as 140,000, while Gulu City pays up to shillings 300,000 with higher retainer fees, creating inequality and low morale. He said Parliament is ready to amend the law to harmonize allowances and ensure commissions are funded directly by the central government rather than relying on poorly resourced local revenues. Several district leaders welcomed the proposed reforms, saying low pay has fueled corruption as some commission members resort to bribery. Electong LC5 chairperson Dike Odon called for action against individuals who offer bribes, while Kwanya LC5 chairperson Geoffrey Ogwaladiabo said salary harmonization would help curb corruption. Kitgum Mayor Richard Okwara urged the Public Service Commission to standardize recruitment procedures nationwide, while officials from Lira and Gulu cities called for strict adherence to recruitment laws to eliminate favoritism, tribalism, and religious bias. Meanwhile, the Public Service Commission warned commission members against discrimination based on religion, ethnicity, gender, disability, or political opinions during recruitment. The Commissioner of Civil Service College Uganda, Xavier Mugwanya, emphasized that recruitment should be based strictly on merit and competence, not personal connections or background. The Boma Hotel meeting underscored the government's commitment to strengthening public service with measures including salary enhancements, legal reforms, and digital recruitment system, all aimed at improving efficiency, promoting transparency, and enhancing fair and merit-based service delivery across districts and cities. Thank you. This is Lango News Channel.
Thank you for watching Lango News Channel. Please subscribe for more updates.